And, you know, I'm just driving to actually a doctor's appointment for my daughter. And I just felt like, you know, it's been a little while since I went live. So I thought maybe we catch up real quick. Let some people jump up in the room. And I got some pretty cool content like sitting here in the pipeline. And I just filmed a haircut that I think a lot of you guys are going to like watching. It's one of those challenging little compressed fades. And I think it came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Client was happy, and that's all that matters. So last week, flew out to Los Angeles, California. Got with Johnny B folks again. Some of you guys who are kind of been hanging around for a while, you'll know that I've been out there before, and I released a vlog, you know, last time around when I did that. But this time was altogether different. You're talking about some really successful barbers that were out there, and they made one hell of an impression on me. So drop a comment, man, where y'all tapping in from, and, you know, just trying to say what's up. So this Puff Daddy thing getting out of control, I was kind of listening to this because I've been out training. Basically, our goal was to try to train people how to present better. And I got a video coming out. If you guys have ever wanted to work with a brand, if you ever wanted to get sponsored, if you ever wanted to teach a class or be an educator, allow me to tell you one thing. There's a big difference between being an influencer and an educator. And I continue to draw upon my greatest strength, which was as an educator. Working for over 10 years at a barber school, let me just set the stage real quick. When you walk out onto a stage for your very first time in front of a bunch of people who don't know you, it can be pretty easy to entertain them because they don't know who you are. You could say or do anything. You're on the stage. You're out there. You're having fun. You do the best job you can. You get off, and hopefully you leave an impression on these people. That, to me, is very easy. What's hard? When you're the barber instructor of the exact same group of people for 10 years, but each group, I was with them for over a year. Now, you've almost become really close friends with these people. And what happens is it becomes very difficult to continue to motivate them to do the right thing. After a while, school becomes this phone fest where they're just messing around on their phones and they're just screwing around with each other, and just nobody's getting any type of work done. Nobody is growing towards their future. So the instructors at these barber schools, you guys at barber schools who are instructors and cosmetologists, you guys are unsung heroes because nobody understands how difficult that job really is. And I personally found it very rewarding, but financially, not rewarding. This is something that we did out of love. So hopefully this is what happens for you in your life. Tap in, yo. Got a lot of you guys in the comment section. Where are you tapping in from? Let me know what's up. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And one thing that I can say, and hopefully this happens for you, we are working towards a lot of things in our life simultaneously. Me, I always knew that working at that barber school, something special was happening. Now, I was only making $20 an hour. And when I worked at the barber shop, I was doing much better than that ever since I was probably 17 years old, right? Diamond 15, thank you for joining. Garrido, thank you for joining. Neil, New York, thank you for joining. And thank you for the compliment on the beard. I actually didn't do it today. Today's been one of those days. But hopefully, when we get back to this thing, hopefully you understand that one day, all the pieces of your puzzle are going to fit together, all right? So for me, working at the barber school, not rewarding financially, very rewarding for my soul, just getting through to people, helping people to grow, to understand, getting creative with the lesson plans and things that I would tell them that would lead them to success and things that I would tell them that would lead to failure, right? I got a lot of experience during those times. I didn't know that that was going to help me grow one kick-ass YouTube channel. I didn't know that that was going to help me get in front of people and educate with ease. I didn't know that was going to turn me into an expert in public speaking and things like that. But that was what my puzzle was leading me to do. And I think doing videos for YouTube, being concise and clear with your words, not a lot of ums and ahs, just stuff that you don't want to cut out anymore. So all of this stuff fits together. And I hope that your puzzle comes together for you as mine has. So sometimes there's just things in your life that you view as important and you do them. And for me, that was one of those things, among other things. So Rashad says, what's up? Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just got out of barber school 5 months ago. Been following you the whole time. Learned a lot from you. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. And I'll warn you of this thing. After 5 months from barber school, a lot of people kind of expect the moment they walk through the door that all these customers are going to come their way and they're going to be super successful in making all this money. Just realize that you're going to have a little bit of patience. And I guarantee you, if you're doing the right things, you're going to grow. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it happens overnight, that's easy come, easy go. That means that you went to a shop that's very high volume. And the moment you lose that job, those clients still aren't yours. It takes a good year to 2 years to forge those relationships. So for the rest of you guys rocking around here with me, I just wanted to bring up something that very soon I'm going to be announcing some dates where I'm going to be conducting a live in-person training. You guys can feel free to sign up for it. It's going to be the very first YouTube Barber Academy live event. And we're going to be doing this, probably we're looking at Georgia. You do not even have to have a barber license to attend this class. This is a supplemental hands-on education. So what is going to happen, the bad news, it's going to be $300. The good news is included in that price, you're going to get a nice clipper. You're going to get a mannequin. You're going to get a stand. And we're going to do some intense 3-hour hands-on work. And when you emerge from that class, you're going to be a better barber. Guaranteed. And we are definitely looking at other places. Pittsburgh, you know, one of the reasons why we chose the Atlanta area was because it's really easy to fly into Atlanta. It's usually pretty cheap. Most of the time you can get a round trip flight, and there's a lot of flights into Atlanta. That, among other reasons, was why I wanted to do Atlanta first. But yo, if you guys are interested in this, drop it in the comments. Maybe if we can be convinced to do this somewhere else. But we're gonna have 2 instructors going around, breaking everything down for you, making everything easy, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna definitely be doing that. And if you guys are interested in it, drop a comment, and we'll get to work on trying to figure out exactly when and where, and I will be announcing that shortly. Jonathan Morano, he says he's from Pearl, Wisconsin. I'm not familiar with that area, man, but what up, man? Thank you for joining. Eric says, question, do you know any shaver that sells the same port as the Wahl shaver? Hang on, I think I got the answer for you. I'm just executing a left-hand turn without problems, and I don't want to read. Okay. So he said, I purchased the Wahl Power Station, and I was thinking about going with the Wahl Vanish or something. So Wahl has actually done a pretty good job of continuity with their chargers. So their newest machines, usually all of them can charge each other. So you should be able to charge with either their detailer charger or their senior charger. Both of those should work. Now I'm going to an area that has some pretty limited coverage, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But keep it locked here. I really do not want you guys to miss this vlog that's coming up. I know it's a vlog, but it's more than that. It's more than that. You're gonna see how some really talented people can struggle, but the really truly dedicated to this thing, the people who are true to this, they pick themselves up, they dust themselves off, they take the criticism, and they move on forward with it. Because at the end of the day, the first time I went on stage, I had no idea how I really did. I had no clue if I did a good job or not. I wasn't sure. And that's the thing, is like, we all got this hunger to grow. I know that you guys all tapped into this room right now. You got this hunger inside of you, right? You want to grow, you want to get better. One of the ways to do that is to accept criticism and be able to actually use it to get stronger instead of taking criticism, backing out, and wanting to kind of like fight back. Like, man, screw this place, man. These people told me this, that ain't true. I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. Like, nah, man, you ain't all that. You could be the most biggest influencer, whatever, but it does not mean that you're going to be able to impact people properly. You're not going to be able to train people properly because you just don't have the experience in doing that. The better you get at something, the harder it becomes to teach. The better I get at golf, I look at people who are starting off, and I don't even know what to tell them to help them. It's easier for me to help you when you have some kind of swing going, right? But the better you get at something, unless you immerse yourself in the training and you have stayed locked into that and you've stayed sharp. Like right now, I know for a fact I can go to any state and I can pass the state board like that. I just mean the book, the written, I've stayed sharp on all the material. You know what I mean? So Paul Williams says, I'm looking to start cutting my own hair. What combo or clippers would you recommend? If it's just for you, cutting your own hair, you can get a protege combo. They're really cheap. I haven't checked lately, but I want to say they were pretty close to $100 for a clipper and a trimmer. I don't think you're going to beat that. If you want to step up, I would definitely go with the Rogue combo. Great option also. So, all right, you guys, I had to take my daughter to this doctor's appointment. She's all good. She'll be straight. But I just wanted to jump on here, say what's up. And guys, keep it locked for this vlog. Hopefully I'll finish it by Thursday. I filmed the voiceover and everything, so I'm hoping to get this out to you guys. You guys are going to find this. I think this is going to be one of my favorite videos that I make in a while. So, with that being said, this is the YouTube Barber Academy. I'm Mr. Eddie Barber. Smash that like button on the way out. Drop a comment and be subscribed. And I'll catch you guys soon.